Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's Mike with smartoptiontrading.com. Happy Friday, the 12th of November. This is our weekly recap. If you want to learn more about us, please stop by our website, smartoptiontrading.com. We do $25 for the first 30 days, $100 after that. We use private Discord, Zoom, and private Twitter feeds to get information out quickly and tradable ideas throughout the course of the day. We use option flow, volume, news, events, whatever is going to help us give us an edge on the day. So we'd love to have you if you want to try us out. So let's talk about this week. And here goes the market pushing to the highs. This week here, right, it was a difficult week. One thing I talk with members about that this week is typically tough and very, very quiet. But ultimately, we danced on the 8-day and the SPY and held. And here we are turning back up. Is the volume low today? Yep. Very, very low volume. But we have decent participation and really big cap tech is leading today. When you think of big cap tech, you think of like AMD's, NVIDIA's, Microsoft's, Netflix's of the world, Facebook's, right? The big guys. And here we are, not far from all-time highs and curling right back up. And this market has been very, very strong. And this was a healthy breather that this market needed. The QQQs we talked about leading today, nice bounce here. It's been weaker the last couple sessions, back above the 8-day. When tech has been stronger lately, the IWM has been tougher, and today no different, just not in play today. But if it gets above roughly this 240.35 area, this thing could really start to rock. Energy here has been coming in a little bit. It's been going sideways now for a bit. And the VIX basically said, nothing to worry about here. Popped out of the Bollinger Band, closed back inside of it on yesterday, and here is the follow through to the downside. So overall, the markets here are saying we're in good shape as we go into next week, which is OPEX. And then we have a short week for the Thanksgiving week ahead of that. So let's talk about this week and what was good and what was in play and stuff. This week started off with a bang with Lucid. So I made some really nice money on Lucid. The room did too here on this nice big move up. And then it got some little bit of follow through on Tuesday before coming in. But ultimately, it's just going sideways here. Thing to realize about Lucid is it's in this gap, right? And it has basically hasn't filled it yet. So, for us, we do have a little notification here and it says, hey, if Lucid wants more, there's more Lucid gap to fill there. So we'll keep our eyes on that as they really like the EV plays this week. Whether it was Lucid or FSR was strong, QS gave trades, right? You could see a lot of these names that have been sleeping for a while. They kind of woke back up here and this nice moves into them. So a lot of different ones. Tesla this week, a great example of how to avoid FOMO and, to stop, when to stop yourself. Over the weekend, Musk tweeting about selling shares. Should I not put a vote out? Well, the truth was he already knew he was selling shares. He had filed for it to sell a bunch in September, and he's been selling more all week, and he's allowed to. So I want to say this loud and clear. He doesn't draw a salary. He's allowed to sell shares. He's allowed to put money in his pocket, and he has to pay taxes. So that said, Tesla had a 150 handle down day here, and here it is kind of just washing around. You got to watch the 1100 area. Loses that, then 950, then a gap down to 910. So Tesla could come in quick if it decides it wants to give it up here. What else gave us? Gave some nice trades on PayPal after hours, and then it crashed down. And maybe I will keep an eye out for that gap at 212.35. But between that, Square, UPST, MQ, right, and Affirm, this whole space is kind of looking a little tired right now. I am now holding Palantir. I chased that on earnings that day, and I got stuck in it up at 28, and not a happy camper, but I will continue to work my way or trade around it and work my way out of it. Not acting good down here at all. Apple gave some nice trades this week as well as it's perking up here today, especially back over 150. This looks like it wants to go higher as we go into next week. Rivian gave some nice trades. We traded that a couple times this week, and the new IPO, the EV play, and it went all the way up here to 135.20. That is the new entrance if it decides to take that out. And Roblox the last couple of days gave some very nice trades out their earnings. A great report, really being rewarded here. Roblox was rewarded. Airbnb rewarded as well on a great report. I think this one wants the 220 area eventually. Dash also very strong on a good report. And really the names that have had good reports are the ones that are really pushing here. Outside of that, guys, the market remains strong. The semis put a new all-time high in it, are cooling off, but names like AMD remain very strong. And we have NVIDIA earnings next week, so that should be a catalyst for the sector as well. So with that said, everybody, I'm going to wish you guys a wonderful weekend. I'll post charts on Sunday. And if you want to join us, I'll put a link in the description below. Have a great weekend. Catch you guys bright and early in the room on Monday.